Salutations one and all, it's my reaction review to RWBY episode 6 Midnight, with the description just reading, it's time. Yeah, that's all it says. That's all it says, and I'm very, very terrified about that. I mean, I have a good idea of what that's referring to. It's finally time for Salem to launch her attack. Should activate her Grim River for Watts to take control of Penny. Everything is gonna go very, very, very bad this episode, and then we have one more before the break, so I'm hoping, this episode is all doom and gloom and darkness and despair, and the next episode, maybe some backup comes, maybe some help arrives, and they have to start planning their own counterattack. I'd really like to see that, but let's get into this. Again with the floor. Oh, is she crying? Aw, she's crying. Don't worry, Cinder, someday you'll become a great big serial killer. Yep. Yeah, Rooster. Oh. Oh! Lots of anger, but weakness. She doesn't have the strength to fight back against them. Until her fairy godmother shows up. Oh. This is... Oh! Okay, so she is actually from Atlas! She was from Atlas, or at least the orphanage... Well, she was raised in a different orphanage, but then she moved to this Atlas hotel. Okay, what exactly is her role in the hotel, then? No faunus. See the sign, no cat ears? So was she just bought to be a servant? A slave here? That does explain her hatred of the upper class, She literally, was forced to watch it the whole time she was working here. There we go! Wicked stepsisters! I love it! Aw, baby Cinder's so cute. Because you will eat off them. You don't want to tell her where the cleaning supplies are, where the laundry room is, where anything else is, just give her those directions and walk away. I feel like that's going to cause more issues. And yet you're having her eat off the floor. Okay, yeah, those girls are definitely going to die. They're definitely going to die. The only question is, how exactly did Salem find her here? Yep, everyone's rude and super mean to her. Nope, don't bother trying to steal one. You'll be beaten and berated. This is such a Disney song. Yeah, this is such a Disney song. I freaking love it. Wicked stepmother, stepsisters. Oh, that guy was just like looking away from her pain, or is he gonna end up offering her a job and helping her? Oh, he's a huntsman. Someone with power. Someone who wouldn't be berated by two little girls.
You missed a spot.
Oh, okay. Come on, burn their faces. We do not serve faunus, just I figured. Oh, is Mr. Huntsman there gonna see some potential in her? Oh! Okay! Electric shock collar. Yeah, I kinda get why Cinder's so evil now. Oh! Wow! Oh. Oh! So was he working with Salem originally then, or? Okay, I knew he is definitely not working for Salem. Aw, cute little 10-year-old Cinder. Okay, so Rhodes is training her in the darkness and the shadows? I'm assuming he's gonna die, or else, she wouldn't have become who she was. Okay, that does definitely explain a lot about Cinder if she, got training from an actual huntsman. And, her just raw hatred for her mother. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Clock strikes midnight and then it all goes away. Some assume Wicked Stepmother attacked her and then... Yeah, there we go! Oh, you freaking deserved it! You freaking deserved it! Yeah, she's already used to the pain.
Because of you. Everything.
Yeah, she's used to it by now. Stroke of midnight. Her fairy tale ending disappeared.
I don't have to run now.
Wow.
That's all you'll ever do.
Yeah. She's a killer now. Her whole fairy tale happy ending has come to an end. I freaking love it! Oh, it's time with the stroke of midnight. I get that now. Oh, are you serious? Against her mentor. How much natural skill does she have? How much has she grown over those years? Can she take him out? Oh! Oh, we can turn to metal. That's a cool semblance. Definitely useful. Oh, flower. Very explodable. Ooh, okay, he does not have much aura. It just took like 2 blows for her. Or she doesn't have much either. Just a few blows to take it out. And this is the point where she gets up and stabs him. Right through the stomach! Right through the stomach! Okay, I figured he was gonna die. I just didn't think she'd be the one that... Oh, God! Oh, God! I kinda wish we'd seen more of her, You could break it this entire time? Why didn't you take it off before she started burning you? Is that why she always wears a collar? Or does she still have the scar under her neck underneath that? That does not look like a comfortable bed at all.
So worried.
She's not going to care about. Why would you take her Grim Hand? Oh, she is not going to be happy.
I think she's had enough of it.
Oh.
Besides, she went against our queen.
Mercury finally getting turned against Cinder? I'd like that.
Protect her already?
Thank you!
Care about you.
Thank you!
Both of you. Get out.
You notice that Cinder didn't actually deny that.
She's got other plans for me. I'm
Haha.
not gonna be taking orders from you.
Yeah, he's not her pawn anymore.
But this is my burden, not yours.
You're saying that while you're being tortured.
I can tell.
Wow.
Understand? This is our chance.
Are you serious?
Maybe you've taken one too many hits. We have been presented with an opportunity.
An opportunity to convert Hazel? To your side? To make him think that maybe he shouldn't do this? That he shouldn't torture a child?
What she does, how is she the answer? Why not
Thank you. Thank you! Finally!
She's a force of nature
Well, so is he.
for a cause that you know has no
Okay, that actually makes
way.
a little bit more sense than what we've seen up to this point, you know? All this time I've been saying Hale's was an idiot for teaming up with Salem, but he realizes, you know, the war is... He's basically the same as Raven. He realizes the war can't be won. They've already lost. So all that Osmond is doing is sending kids to their death to delay the inevitable, to try and hold it back the tiniest bit. Alright, so now I understand Hazel at least a little better. I don't hate him quite as much.
Someone has to try.
Thank you. I just freaking love how obedient that Bloodhound is right by her side. Her new favorite pet. Really, what's the need to hold down Oz? What do you think he's gonna do? Seriously, what do you think he's gonna do? I want to see what he does.
Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the...
Oh boy.
I suppose it remains useful after all.
Yeah, good for him. You won't abandon him quite that easily now, at least. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. In the opening, we kept seeing her arm burning. I was wondering, is it like rejecting her, or what's going on with that? No, it's the fact that Salem can literally control the grim side of her to inflict unbearable agony. So basically, the exact same situation she was in with her stepmother. The exact same situation. Yep, exact same. So, okay, that's even more terrifying than torturing her. Even more terrifying.
For all of you.
Yeah. Alright, well, Hazel's at least starting to doubt her. You can't trust Watts! Oh, John. Hey, it's the traitors!
Great. You guys. Because you kids are acting...
They're acting selfishly to, you know, not let people die. Okay. So this is bad. Very, very bad. Okay, Harry, are you gonna shut up now and actually, Okay. I was not expecting that. Definitely not expecting that. Okay, so they're straight up ignoring Mantle and attacking Atlas. Okay, good on you, Salem, for managing to alter my expectations. Yeah, the Scorpions can dig... Oh, and there goes the shield. The only defense that Atlas had. Oh, they in trouble. They in a lot of trouble. All exactly as Salem had planned. Okay, so the reason she wasn't attacking was because she was waiting for the Grimm to form a river so that they'd launch themselves up to Atlas so they could take down the barrier so she could just, walk right up to it. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Queen of the Grimm and all the bad guys and literal death itself just landed on Atlas. So I guess RWBY was wrong. They assumed Mantle was going to be the ones hurt most by it, but no. It was Atlas. It was Atlas all along. And it does make a certain amount of sense. The relic is in Atlas. That's what they want, so... yeah. Fun episode. Fun episode. Alright, so we finally got the freaking Cinder backstory. It has been a long time waiting. People have gotten a little sick of waiting for this one, quite frankly, and I freaking loved it. It was what a lot of us expected. Cinder was more or less abused by her, let's call her wicked stepmother, the woman who adopted her at least, and her stepsister. They actually said in the credits they were labeled as stepsister and stepsister. She spent years and years of her life in this fancy hotel watching the people of Atlas living happy, healthy lives, spoiling themselves, gorging themselves, just being spoiled, literally, while she had to beg and plead for scraps of food. And then she met her prince, her fairy godmother, the one who wanted to help her escape, the one who wanted to free her from the life that she was in, allow her to take the Huntress exam and become her own person. Unfortunately, before that happened, her stepsisters found her sword and decided to go running to their mama and tell them about it, which led to them being brutally murdered by Cinder. I, quite frankly, really wanted to see them being murdered. They definitely deserved it. They were awful, terrible, horrible human beings, and I'm glad they're dead. And heck, the hotel even had a sign saying, "We do not serve fauna," so yeah, they add racism to the list as well. Anyway, then the huntsman realized that he had to essentially stop Cinder, arrest her, because, she was a killer, and she would never stop killing. And so Cinder killed him. Yeah, not a big surprise she's as twisted as she is with that kind of backstory. I'm really glad to see Mercury finally, separate himself from Cinder, say, "I'm not your pawn anymore, I work for Salem." Yeah, sorry, the internet's really slow today. They sounded so happy when they told her that. Like, "Oh, we're gonna get her in trouble. We're gonna get her in trouble." No, what you got was yourselves killed. I do like that we finally got a little more explanation on exactly why Hazel did what he did. I always thought he was like an idiot. Well, because I want to get revenge, I'm cool with murdering entire cities and killing thousands of people. Because you sent my sister to go die. No, his real explanation is just, basically what Raven says. Salem's inevitable. Salem can't be stopped. Salem can't be killed. So therefore, you sending children out to go fight her, sending them to die in this pointless war, is evil. That makes so much more sense. I'm so glad they finally clarified that. He doesn't seem to know that if the four relics get together, that it'll mean, the death of the entire world. Hopefully finding that out makes him, want to switch sides. Makes him want to, end up helping out Osmond, saving the day somehow, some way. Not really sure what's happening with Cinder here. Like, she punished her, then she rewarded her. There's definitely something twisted in her mind. Maybe she just needs Cinder to accomplish this goal, and if she fails, she'll just, outright kill her finally. Yeah, they're arguing, wondering if they can trust Watts. Of course they cannot trust Watts. And then things got bad. Very, very, very bad. I gotta admit, I was not expecting it to be quite like this. I figured the River of Grimm would just, produce like an infinite amount of Grimm that would destroy Mantle. No, it shot straight up to Atlas, breaking the barrier and letting the Scorpion Centipede Grims in so they can further break the barrier and basically make it completely defenseless. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Only so much you can really do with the lasers against that many Grim, that huge number of them. So now we as Yang's team gonna team up with Winter and the Aesops to go back to Atlas and give them some help, give them some support. I can definitely see the Aesops trying to arrest Yang, John, and Ren right here and now, but I mean, at the very least, I think Ren would be like, alright, I'm fine helping Ironwood. I'm gonna team up with Ironwood now. Just please, just let me help. Let me do something to help protect the people here. Also, I'm just now noticing these Grim in the distance, the floating tentacle giant ones. Yeah, they're a whole other level of terrifying. But the whale landed and vomited up a lot of Grim energy, so that's basically the end of Atlas. I'm curious what's gonna happen now in Mantle, because, you know, Salem's focus is up here, so is Mantle safe? Are they gonna be okay? And what exactly is gonna happen next? So very, very many questions. I do think Whitley's gonna end up coming in and helping to save the Atlas a little bit, providing some sort of support backup, something he has or knows that he can use to lend them a helping hand, because it really seemed like Ruby's message in the last episode touched him just a little bit. Curious about that, and you know, he doesn't want to die, he doesn't want to get killed by the Grim, so anything he can do to help save Atlas is probably going to be in his benefit at the very least. Thankfully though, Ruby and Weiss are on Atlas, so they can do something to keep the Grim back. Ruby can use her Silver Eyes to push the Grim back at least a little bit, reduce their number enough, maybe protect some people for a little bit until Ironwood and his troops get there. I mean, we're in a very weird situation right now because they essentially need to team up with Ironwood because they're all trying to defend Atlas right now. That's the only goal any of them really have. Protecting Atlas. I mean, yeah, I'm sure the Grim are going to be in Mantle too, but Atlas is the real, you know, in danger right now, so I feel like they're all going to coordinate their forces on Atlas. So are they going to team up with Ironwood? Is Ironwood going to keep trying to arrest them while the wave of Grim is coming? I don't know, just not sure how this all plays into his insanity storyline up to this point. It's not like he can even escape anymore because, you know, where would he go? There's literally nowhere to run if Salem is freaking on Atlas. He can't even escape to the sky. That's the end of that whole plan for him. So very many questions, but please leave us down below. Do you think Hazel's going to switch sides? What do you think of Cinder's backstory? I'm so glad they finally filled it in. I mean, feels like a very, very long time running, and the whole, you know, title of the episode, Midnight, It's Time, makes way more sense now. At the stroke of midnight, her fairy tale ended and she was no longer going to have her happily ever after. It's actually really, really sad, but I freaking love it. And next week is the last episode for like a month and a half. Oh god, what exactly are they gonna do next? I feel almost like this would have been the episode to end things on, so they must have something planned for next week. At the very least, you know, Evil Penny being controlled by Watts, that's gonna be absolutely freaking terrifying. Maybe Raven and Ty are gonna show up and lend a helping hand. You know, if Ty can get a hold of Raven, then they can teleport to Yang or teleport to Crow, help him escape from prison, do something at the very least to help turn the balance here at least a little bit. Curious about all that, please let me think. Be sure to like, subscribe to the next video. Until then,
Peace!